ever gon' pop. Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Tell 'em my doubts, I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And it takes this near the 25. Just a... Little pass there, call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Man open left side is Brown. Second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy, 55 yards. And the Chiefs march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Eagles nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
10 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 31-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. And this one too low.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys
I like
in the on-deck
that.
circle.
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Nico Remigio deep for KC. And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0.
14. Eagles nothing. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. From the 46, here's second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 21.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now the crease here as he's past the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Thirty-yard line, second and 12. Now Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Here comes third in the length of the football.
A gain of 12 brings up third and less than a yard.
Throw left side, complete. That's Brown. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mahomes going to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll run here with Pacheco. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
On the return, Tank Bigsby. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
For the Eagles.
35 yards that time on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 5. Now here's Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down has been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Yellow! I'll go on!
Mahomes now to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting him there for the sack. On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Araiza to punt. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd and
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. So from the 36 now, first and 10. He'll drop to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
To throw once more on second and 10. Hurts. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
At the 20-yard line.
Back to throw again. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Eagles first down.
Barkley is brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Just a gain of a yard, and what all likelihood will be the final play of the first half.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll throw now on the final play. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Bigsby to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. This second and 4.
48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 28.
Barkley inside handoff. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
They'll go to Barkley again. Solid stiff arm. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run forward Barkley. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and goal.
Second down and goal. Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there for KC. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And the Chiefs are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Sticky, yellow, 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 yellow.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, a 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead. But rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They go play action with Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll be brought down to about the 42. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's Hurts to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Hurts gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Saquon Barkley, 31 yards. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. Down the right sideline. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 42 yards. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Eagles 21. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that was playing at an elite level.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Attack, attack!
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll drop to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Good, set.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
The 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. Now a timeout called for by the offense. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. And that one going to come up short. No throw.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions make... And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Toss right side to Pacheco. To the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the